Rolling now.
Yo, it's your boy DOPS holding it down on Pyramid Conversations, Dopamine Kasabele in the building. And you know it's a new set, it's new everything, new culture altogether. My Dany Moss is chilling somewhere, she's not well, so she couldn't come today. And on this beautiful episode, I'm hosted in a French studio, KIR Kreations. Jiggur, what's up? What it do, man?
Super chill, my dude.
Thanks for sponsoring the episode with your camera, with your studio. You know what it does.
Yeah, man, we're the business. Can I say?
It is what it is.
Yeah. Nice. It's definitely an honor to be part of what you're building here, which is going to be something great.
I mean, for the first time, somebody comes here and tells me it's going to be great. They've been coming and saying, "Oh, this is nice, this is beautiful," but they've never told me it was going to be great.
Yeah.
It's actually something that empowers. I saw a post that black men hate each other, whatever, they kill each other. We don't hate each other though. We love each other, we embrace each other. Imagine how many times. I remember the first time I met you, like officially. I know I knew you, but for the first time we met, you were like, "Yo."
Let me tell the story.
You want to tell the story? Okay.
Yeah. No, actually, the first time we met, you were acting.
Yeah?
Yeah, you were acting, and I was part of the crew shooting the movie. And the second time,
No.
that was the first time. I'm telling
Wait,
you. Yeah.
That was actually the first time. In case you all want to know. This is
Yeah.
what happened. You were part of the extras. Because
Nah.
you were doing a funeral scene.
Nah, I was shooting though.
Nigga, you were part of the... You
Oh,
were shooting, but you were part of the extras.
Yeah,
Should we call Vasaram?
we ran out of actors. It's okay. Now let's move on. Now I
continue
recall.
with the story.
Yeah. That was the first time.
Yeah.
Moseting Vasi. The second time I met this nigga idling at Teka. He took bookings. He didn't have a memory card, and I gave him my card, which he never returned to this day.
How many things did you ever return?
Yeah, let's talk about that card for now. Which you never returned, but it's not a thing. I think that's where our friendship grew.
Yeah.
Because I remember you coming back and saying you were impressed that I was chill about the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't make a fuss about it.
Yeah.
But I understood the grind, the hustle.
Bro, I actually have a cousin. Huh?
Yeah.
If he borrows you his speed light now,
He wants it.
he wants it back now.
I know guys like that. But
Yeah,
then
and we know as a guy like that.
I know plenty guys like that, but ke kganya la gore like that equipment that too, right? Niggas
Yeah,
don't wanna
true,
be
true.
buying the same thing over and over again. Yeah.
And that's how we met. I was actually doing a shoot of this other girl. She works in the corporate world. I don't know why she doesn't give me gigs in that world. But yeah, she's oh, you're having coffee.
Maybe coffee. This is coffee.
I'm a juice boy. Juice boy. And some coffee boy, you know. I don't know this kind of juice, but it looks very juicy.
Yeah, and it matches the color of your shirt too, so
Okay.
there's that.
Yeah. I hate that I'm putting on this and you're putting on a nice t-shirt. You guys can actually see my boy has KIR Kreations on his chest.
Yeah, man. This
On a
is
big daily chest. Who rests on that chest anymore?
who rests.
Yeah.
I rest alone and ponder my thoughts. I don't understand your question. Maybe you might want to rephrase.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
who's that guy resting on that chest? That's what I'm
I
asking.
thought we were talking about my brand.
We are definitely
Yeah,
getting to your brand.
Yeah.
But the brand, the brand has many factors to it.
Yeah, because this is my merchandise that I just put out last week. Yeah, I just put this line out just for my people because you didn't ask where I'm from, where we're shooting at.
Nigga, relax,
Yeah.
we're gonna get there.
I want to get to that.
Yeah.
Get to that before your cameras go off and people think I'm not representing, right? I gotta represent my people.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause kentana kabani.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Kontswe.
kabani njalo kwa dilo esingontswe.
Hey, what do you move?
Hey,
got excited talking about Khabani. You got excited that AFCON 2024 might be hosted in the Khabani. Nigga was back. He's like,
You gotta understand. You gotta understand because I think we are close to the city, but we are still a village. And one thing about a village is close ties. People are related. You get so this is. We might be. We might, no, for real. We might be like third cousins. We don't even know.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Also, this is where my brand is based, and this is where I get most of my business. This is why I've set up here, and that is why I want to rep my people everywhere I go because they've carried me from from just someone who wanted to get getting something in motion. And they stuck by me. So that's why I want to talk about that.
Yeah. Actually, let me interrupt you, or should I say interject?
Na chomanta.
Ra ole jika wa Mokhabane. Ano ka re bolella gore sentle.
Yo, go on.
Tell me, okay, my bad. But this is what I wanted to understand. You're actually doing well in your career, but before your career, what did you study? What's your degree?
My degree. Okay. Should I start my whole schooling career? I want to talk about Khabane every chance I get. Senior. Then I did my upper education in UB studying criminal justice. Graduated in 2017. But by then, I think I was already in the field doing multimedia stuff.
Yeah.
And
because we actually met in 2017.
Yeah, I think that's the year I actually graduated.
March,
and most people assume because of the camera, I understand, and most people always question, but because they would expect me to be in a suit somewhere, but when I started my tertiary, I actually wanted to study entrepreneurship. That was my second option, and I got this one with the hopes of maybe going to the corporate world. But as far as I can remember, even when I was in primary school, I knew one thing, and that was I don't want to be in a uniform ever. I don't want to be. I want to travel. I want to be comfortable, right? And I think
I'm enjoying this interview from the
you.
I don't know why. It's my boy.
Maybe. But that's the whole idea. When I started doing photography, should I go on?
Yeah, go on.
Funny story. I was into fashion. Not the weird shit. Not the weird shit. Like remember Boys and Bucks. Ricky came alum Ked, Spoover Gang. That was around, I'm not sure, 2017, 18. Yeah, 16, 17, 18. I was big on the street culture, right?
Yeah.
And also, I loved music.
Yeah.
But one thing that I realized...
You ever recorded a single...
A couple, actually. A couple. He's my boy, he knows. He knows. And actually, I was a dope ass MC. Let me tell you why I stopped rapping. Because you get to a point where it's clear how life is going to be. And you can clearly tell that you're not going to pay your bills by being on the mic and begging people to book you. So you have to own your shit, right? Yeah. That's why I took the transition. And photography was paying. It wasn't paying much, but at least I can go you get.
Yeah,
and with music, you have to... I was rapping since maybe I was after my Form 5, and I got 1 gig. I got paid 600 pool. And I've spent money on videos, on recording sessions. It wasn't making business sense. That's how I thought about it, right? So I transitioned to the photography field. I was trying to do a fashion blog. And for that, I needed a camera, right? Bought a camera, started shooting with a few girls. And then their friends wanted me to shoot their birthdays and their baby showers.
God.
Yeah, it was never...
I didn't know that story. How come
no one knows. It's probably the first time. This is an exclusive. Anyway.
Yo, should remember what Pyramid Conversations exclusive.
Yeah. Okay.
Beautiful things.
That was then. That was then. Fast forward 5 years later, we're still learning every day, and we're staying grounded. We want to see like the brand reach its maximum potential. There's still a huge room for growth, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So that's the stuff I want to talk about. Shit, how much time we have?
We have a lot of time.
We have a lot of
We
time.
dictate what time we want. Whoever wants to watch 25 minutes, watches 25 minutes.
Yeah.
We're gonna do whatever time we want.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was me and photography, right?
Yeah.
And that is what I want to push, and that's how I want people to know me, because it brings me business. But any other stuff you want to know, I'll be happy to engage. Anything from
When you were a kid,
yeah.
there's a particular song yare nake feta ke bolela.
So here's my thing. Here's my
Did
thing.
you get paid for that gig, or it was child? What do you call it?
I don't know what you call it.
What do you call it, Coco?
Child labor.
Child labor.
We don't have that. That is a white thing.
It's a white thing.
Nah, dog. We've been working in fields. What is child labor,
That's
dog?
not child labor.
What is child labor, dog?
But child labor is something that's insane, dog.
Yeah, I mean,
Not.
It's
well,
not insane. To me, it's insane. I mean, we grew up in town.
you know what's fucked up is having kids work in factories and things like that continuously, right? But when you are asked to do a task and you are given like incentive or something, that is building your character, and that is preparing you for the world. So I see nothing wrong with
I
that.
actually know a kid in Zolamusis. That's why I stay, guys. So this kid does this. I think high are Form 5 or something. He's very good. He's a good mechanic.
Yeah.
This kid,
I
every
like that.
weekend goes. Wow, can that guy had to be able 5 years.
And
When
that
I had niggas talk, I never had a conversation with him. You
exactly.
understand?
So now you can see the value in that.
Yeah.
Because now we are living in the times where you get paid for your skill. We're not going to ask for a piece of paper that says you studied what and what.
Exactly.
Hey,
exactly.
we look at
your
the
story right now.
Yeah, we look at the quality of your service, and that is what we use to judge whether we're going to go with you or not.
Yeah.
But back to that video. Here's my thing with that video. I love it. Gave me a good early teenagehood. but
Explain that.
but one thing that I don't like
Yeah.
with anything in my life, you see, this is not Jiggur pictures.
Yeah.
I don't want to have my identity wholly attached to one thing. You get? Because I'm capable of pretty much everything I want to do, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want people to expect me to be that kid that I was in 2007.
No, obviously, you know how people are. People will always.
People are
I
dumb.
actually have that.
Yeah, that's the way it.
I actually have this friend of mine.
Yeah,
There was a talent show at school.
yeah.
He was a dancer. I never teased him about his dancing. But le Matagawa, how do I be sure?
Eskimos, yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out to my chemo.
Eskimos.
Shout out
They
to my
were-
chemo.
Yeah, they were dancing and everything and all, you know. So this guy was my part to sing. I said the quiet
We're getting off track. Anyway.
You know what? I'm getting off track.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is what he does. He teases me with it until this day.
You see.
I don't like it, but I mean, it's okay. It's animosity, whatever you call it.
You see,
It's
and
fine. It's
you
for social media for you to impress people that you know.
you possibly do it too and don't even realize.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
More. Yeah.
we're just like that, dog. We're just like that. Anyway,
Yeah. I was asking you that you are. Nigga, don't fucking be the interviewee.
I mean, we're having a conversation. We're
Let
having.
me do the interview.
Aight.
Well, we're gonna get jammed up.
Okay.
And jammy in a way.
Aight.
So I want you to tell me, do you get paid for that, or it gave you exposure as a kid? It gave you confidence that creativity is your thing.
I got paid. I got paid in cash,
How much?
and I got paid
How much?
merchandise. let me finish, dog.
I want to hear.
I'm answering. I got paid. It was a small check, I think, but 250 Buddha. And look, I was 13 years old.
That was game money back
and
then.
and I used that money to get some fresh clothes. Yeah, no one I got myself like a brick game, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, a few nice stuff, and I also got that merchandise and a free DVD and stuff like that. And the bragging rights for the next 5 years.
For life.
Yeah. So
because you had chosen
and also that was my first experience on a set, and I had the privilege of seeing Eric Ramco, the genius that he was, because he was directing and he scripted the whole thing. And I was just a child, looking at this man on his element. That was a great time for me, dog. It is probably like to date one of the highlights of my life. We don't know, it might have even influenced me to get down on the path that I'm on right now.
Yeah.
Because I was fascinated with the visuals, how we shot, and I remember we shot in 2 days, and the next day he was stressed out that the first day it was cloudy, and the second day he was waiting for the clouds to just cover the sun so we can have the same thing. It didn't make sense back then, but now looking back at it, I'm like, we've been doing this shit.
Yeah.
You get? Yeah. I've had that experience. It went, years passed by, and then I got back doing the same thing. And this time, you know, I own it. So yeah.
Yeah. So I've known you for like probably 5 years, 2017 until now. And this is how I got to know you were a guy on that video. I chilled right after. I'm with my boy, like my closest guy at school. The guy I'm rolling with. We share a plate every day because we didn't have enough money for.
You were students, my boy. Like you were students.
Yeah. And he says, dog. He says, dog, can the guy you are talking about, because I'm asking if he knows you. Ever since he's in Khabani, he studied pretty much the same thing that I studied at Limco, just that his was an honors degree there. And then we're doing our honors and after at that time, and he says, one of the days, because we're just talking about you know, when you get to know you have a mutual friend or somebody you both know, you can just chit chat about them. And then we're chit chatting, and he mentions that you are the guy. I immediately went to YouTube to check you out.
you and a few thousand other people.
Yeah, you could have actually influenced a lot of views on that video now.
But I don't want to ride that. The thing is, I'm trying to create my own identity.
No, true.
I don't want. You see, like the way I believe, and the idea of an image that I have for myself.
Yeah.
I want people to one day look at me and go through my catalog and just see different things I've done in different fields. Right?
Yeah.
So if I want to ride on the influence of something I did 10 years ago, and try to stay relevant now, after it's close to 15 years now.
Yeah.
I give it but whatever.
It's been a long time, but truly speaking, this to me, this was a dream. You lived my dream.
I guess.
Because, I mean, I grew up in Sirule. For a boy that grew up in Sirule, you wanted to see yourself on TV.
I wanted to be on Mantlwaneng, dog.
Yeah, you wanted to be... Be honest. You wanted Maran.
And is it Tigele?
Hey! Why is she, dog? This niggas lived our childhood dreams.
Yeah, I remember seeing her in UB when I was maybe doing my final year, and she was still that girl.
Who, Mara?
No,
Tigele
dog, dark skin and all.
And bruh,
I'm a married man, by the way. I only have eyes for my woman, and
No, we're talking about childhood.
Yeah, but definitely I wanted to read a letter and say, you rock my world. And then,
there used to be a segment where we sent letters to them.
They never read my letter, but it's okay. But it's okay. Both texts, I remember, I think the only time I've been starstruck is when I saw those guys when I was getting to tertiary. I remember seeing Stacks with a pair of Jordan 4s, and that was before everyone had the counterfeits. There was true Jordan 4s, and I was a kickhead back then, like sneakerhead, and I was like, this nigga is living, going around campus with some chains on. And then, you saw about Princey. Remember my African Dream? Remember? Yeah, those were...
Dog. Kind of the people that lived our dreams, actually.
We all wanted to be child stars at one point, right? But, yeah, man, I think we can't all be that. We can't all be superstars. And it's also like you get your turn, right? You get your turn. So it's just about making it last and having a legacy you can build on top of that. Yeah. Now when Marang is pushing her shades, you know her from that,
Yeah.
And she's getting to work with brands because she took care of her brand. So that is, that's that.
But Marang has always been a creative and stayed on the creative scene to this day. I think she's still with After. I don't know if that's still together like that, but yeah, which is now a whale. And also I wanted to ask you about you being in a relationship and being a photographer or a filmmaker, because you do both. They are related because
I don't see a question of you saying how are you a chef and in a relationship.
Nah.
Go on. Let me not disturb the question.
So I want to know what you actually, how you actually balance the two, because women and insecurities, they need to be validated on a daily, and your girl is like one of the coolest girl I know.
She's the most beautiful person alive.
Yeah. Whatever. Not like my girl. Hey, baby, you're so beautiful. I gotta tell it to you. You're so high. You're so fine, bro. Jigga's girl is fine. I acknowledge.
Yeah, that's for
she's
me.
Beautiful.
That's for me to say, dog. That's for me to say, dog.
No, I can actually say it.
Nah, you can't.
Are you married?
Knock your ass off, dog. Talk about my woman like that. Anyway, let's talk about it. I don't give my woman a reason to be insecure. If she complains about something, I attend to it, right? If she don't like me hanging out with you...
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What I mean is, you see, like, we say women are insecure because we do things that make them question their position in our lives, right? If she doesn't want you hanging out with a specific girl for reasons known to her, and then you insist that that girl is just a friend, you are making your woman insecure, right? She might be suspecting something, whether it's true or not. So if my woman say, I don't want you hanging out with Dobbs because he's a bitch nigga, then I'm not gonna hang out with you.
Fuck you, dog. What do you mean?
For real, because you know why? Because she's my priority right now, and she brings so much peace in my life that you can never substitute for, right?
Listen, I'm not a girl, yes. I can't substitute for whatever he gives you. She gives you. I
was just trying to answer you your question on how I'm able to balance out everything.
Yeah.
Like, this is my household, but she's my priority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I totally understand what you're saying, because it brings in conflict if you don't listen to her. She wants to be listened to all the time.
Happy wife, happy life. And I self-identify as a married man. I just wait for the ring. Let's go.
Coco says he identifies as them they.
42-year-old.
He says he identifies as a 42-year-old.
Them they.
Why, guys? Why?
That is because I think.
Is it the transition that the world has brought to us?
I feel more like maturity that comes with time.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not here to talk about relationship stuff now.
No. We're here to talk about life. It's a passage to get into where we...
Because the thing is that I really want people to note and highlight is that no one has this shit figured out, right? And
Hey, bro, that's.
You ask anybody. What I want to say is, I don't want my relationship to be a benchmark for people to reference for something that is perfect, because we will make our mistakes along the way, and we want to be able to make mistakes like people do and work on them and get over them. And that becomes difficult once people have too much access to what goes on to your personal stuff, right? And as much as I'm public about my relationship, that is all they know. They don't know what we are going through, but we are good, by the way.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah, we're good.
You guys have been cool. You guys met in 2020 or 2021?
It's been a while.
No, I mean like dating.
We've been dating around lockdown, around that time. It's 3 years to date now.
Was she like your lockdown broad?
Nah. No. You see why I want to
Please don't beat me. I know she's gonna watch this. Don't beat me. You're my friend. I love you.
This is why I want to drive the questions. Now, we were just friends. Started off friends.
And you want to take hold of the conversation.
And you know what's messed up is I didn't ask for her permission to do this shit. So you might have to take it down.
Nah.
I'm not kidding.
Nah.
I will report you to fucking international police or something.
No, listen.
If my girl says she doesn't like what I say, the episode goes down, it's going down.
When the episode is up, it's up.
Nah.
But listen, there's nothing offensive we say it.
True.
We never want to offend somebody that you are in a relationship with like that. You know, I've always told you, you are like that guy. You are a hopeless romantic, they say. Like somebody that when they get someone, they stick with that person and through the ups and downs. I don't really know your ups and downs. I don't want to know them.
Yeah.
Because like you said, I'll then at the back of my head calculate things between you guys. You have been an amazing boyfriend. Sometimes she goes out to gigs with you. Like that gig you did with the ladies in just after meeting Motlabe. She was there, right?
Oh yeah. That's her friend actually.
It was her friend's birthday. Yeah. So imagine having to like respect her to that level that she brings you business and you also respect her. Like it's a mutual beautiful relationship. Not to talk about it more, but don't you ever get offers?
Offers for what? Offers for what?
This nigga's trying to be smart with me.
I'm not trying to be smart. You see, the thing is, there's going to be beautiful people everywhere you go, right?
Beautiful people.
Yeah, that is a fact. That is a fact. But I have my eyes fixed on a price that I don't want to lose, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna fumble that.
Hey, bruh, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Every nigga deep down knows that shit.
Bruh, I'm there. You.
Yeah, where are you?
Been having a talking stage. Only Glotto and I know about it.
I don't believe
it's called a developing story.
I don't believe in talking stage.
Listen. You don't believe in that. That's none of your business.
When do you decide this one is a stage? Because you're talking to tens other people.
No, I'm not talking to any other. I'm only talking to her.
Bring your phone. Unlock your phone. She doesn't want to get spicy. Open your WhatsApp, my boy.
I go right at WhatsApp. Okay. What do you want?
This is your WhatsApp. Easy.
No, true. Just go through my WhatsApp. And look at dates because I don't delete conversations on my WhatsApp.
Right. Gonna look for a good night message. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I see the trend. Okay.
Let me see.
Chill.
Let me see. Nigga, you're not having the show like that. Because, listen, this is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah.
The person I've been talking to, I met them at a pool table. It's a story for another day.
What your lama says?
No.
No.
Okay. No. This is how it is.
Yeah.
this person is actually improved my life, not financially, not spiritually. I used to be this nigga that never touched, cake.
Cake.
Yeah, I never touched cake. That's what I meant. Yeah, exactly. I haven't touched it in a long time since her and I started talking, because she's on the principle that we don't do that until we're married. I know it's a story for another day. So, isn't your coffee cold?
My coffee is getting cold.
Should I get you some coffee? There's coffee.
Yeah,
here.
let me get it. Let me have some coffee down here.
Yeah.
Go on, tell me your fairy tale.
This is somebody who's been amazing, because they helped me go through prayer and all.
Oh yeah.
Why is your coffee looking funny though?
Just some.
Oh, it's iced coffee.
It's iced coffee.
Ah.
It's mint flavored iced coffee. Go on. Go on. Let's talk about.
So this beautiful young lady is actually amazing. She inspires me because the whole of my tertiary life, not the whole of it, I actually used to have females hitting up on me. I didn't have anything. I don't know what they were saying.
Yeah.
They were so excited that they wanted a guy like me because I was chilled. I didn't talk too much in tertiary, dog. I didn't even think I'd have the confidence. Well, I knew I'd have the confidence to do this.
Okay.
But I was laid back, chilled kind of dude who's so nice. But things changed when I got hurt in church. That's a story for another day. But this girl, she inspires me not to move around looking for someone. I've just stayed focused on her. I did an event. Shout out to Empowered Women. Bruh, they were beautiful ladies. Beautiful. I could see this is beauty on another level.
Yeah.
But you know what I said at the back of my head before I even went to the event? I didn't know I was going to be packed like that and beautiful people like that. I had my beard all over the place, my hair, my bald patch was showing, and I was actually relaxed. Bruh, don't talk about it. That's something for another day.
Yo.
So this is what happened. I'm telling you the story.
I wanna. Okay.
This is what happened. Now that you talked about focus on your girl,
Yeah.
It's been like that. You understand? It's been like that for life. Ever since I met this lady, this is we're approaching the 3rd month on a particular date. Just that she wants to be sure about certain things. It's a talking stage is pretty much a dating stage. We meet, we go out, we do things, but we haven't engaged in other things. So you talking about focus. When I got to that event, I saw all sorts of beauty though.
Yeah.
And I refused with them getting my number for a particular reason. If they got my number, a nigga's not that strong, Yeah. I would maybe flip at some point, and then regret it later. So that's my story.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. So I should draft the questions. You wanna be interviewed? Mm-hmm. Since you wanna have the center stage, let's flip it. Dopsy. Why do you feel the need to have an audience? You are doing this podcast. It's beautiful, and I think I always get a chance, or everyone who meets you gets to have a chance of knowing who Dops think he is. Let me finish, because let me tell you what I know. You used to play basketball. You've worked at a certain radio station, and
don't mention that.
I
hate the radio station.
A certain.
Yeah.
Always moving correct. Anyway, that is what I think most people know you for. Right?
Yeah.
Because that is.
Nah, I'm known for drops 24 pictures, dog.
And you take some dope pictures too.
Yeah.
That. But what I want to understand is, when you are alone and all that is not there, when
bruh, the same person you are seeing on this podcast is the same person you get when I'm off air.
Yeah.
Because I am.
I'm not talking about off air, dog. I'm talking about you in your house, Kotola Mosese.
That's what I'm talking about. What do you mean?
And you are not in a company of Totlo or your boys. You're just there. Like, what is Dobbs? Like, where are
what
you
runs
coming from?
in my thought
No,
pattern?
what I actually want to know is, what is your plan for Dobbs? What is, just in short words,
Nah.
take us through from...
Nah, I'm not telling this nigga my plans, because I just told my woman my plans yesterday. She's not my woman yet.
See,
but
like...
yeah, like you identify as a married man.
Yeah.
I have 5 years in marriage.
3 months away, 3 months. Nah, gotta chill. Look,
For a new oh, 2 years.
But you know, I think that's just what I wanted to ask. You know, not in terms of the specific plan of action, but like, what's your plan with this podcast? Why are you shooting this?
So, like, the reason why it's called Pyramid Conversations, nobody ever got to ask me this, but I keep telling people, I just am bad at explaining things like this, because it's a vision that was embedded within me before 2016. Everyone in my class in Limkonkweni will tell you, I told people in my class, a particular lecture. A lecture is like an hour in Limco. So I told them that when you get a chance to do radio, you switch it into something like a TV. I never knew it was going to be called a podcast at that time.
But you had the idea.
Yeah, but I had the idea. And my lecturer was so amazed. I forgot her name. This lady was a beautiful Christian lady that taught us. She made us pray every day in class. Yeah. And they hated it. But I was just there like, oh, Jesus, I love
because
it.
You are
but yeah, because I'm a Christian.
Also.
I'm a Christian, not just a church guy. So this is what happens. When we are doing this thing, after I taught, people in my class actually literally asked me, wait, where'd you get this information? Because she gave me notes. But I went on to research about the whole thing of turning radio into a podcast kind of thing. Yeah. And it was so beautiful. It turned out so beautiful that my classmates were just so mesmerized. Where does this guy get this knowledge? So this is me talking about Pyramid Conversations now.
Safe to say you are a pioneer in the podcasting space in BW.
No.
I want to hear you claim that shit.
No.
Because
I can't claim it because already Joey has it.
Respect,
I know I don't like Joey. I don't like him. I got no respect for him.
I love Joey. Shout out to Joey. You see, like, the thing is...
Nigga, you're not going to shout out to another nigga on my podcast.
Shout out to everyone who's doing something. You know why
but no, it's fine. Even if you shout out to him. Because I got no hate for him, but I don't respect him right now. I don't respect him right now. For a particular reason.
I really wish we could just focus on you, my dog.
Yeah,
This is your podcast, right? And I'm going to say something like, you see, I'm coming from a perspective of a viewer who loves podcast and love consuming information.
Yeah.
Which I believe is the main idea for.
Yeah. I was still telling you even you talked about a good point.
Yeah. Let me finish.
Pyramid Conversations is like this. We have the top chart of the pyramid. You have done that if you have done entrepreneurship module at any point in your schooling life. And then there's the middle part, and then there's the bottom part of the pyramid. So this is how the pyramid is. I can actually interview people at the top of the pyramid and interview people in the middle and at the bottom.
Where am I in this pyramid?
Nigga, you decide.
I'm at the top.
Basically what Jiggur is saying, on a lebo Remoswane, on a lebo Komotso, on a lebo, because I can count interviews at the top that I've done, and I can count in the middle, and I am here to reach the bottom.
Yeah, I do like that. But one thing I want to talk about, my G, like, I appreciate, like I said, I wanted to come from a perspective of an audience,
a viewer,
an audience member, your subscribers. You see, we're gonna watch your podcast for an hour, and then we're gonna watch some other content, right?
Yeah. What's different?
There's going to be something that keep us going back to Dobbs again, because Dobbs, he has his way of doing things, right? I don't feel there is a need to compete for a market. I'm not blaming you for that, but I don't feel the need to compete for a spot which doesn't even exist. It's just a facade in your head that there's a top spot for the best podcasting bots. I mean, it makes sense in terms of getting brands to align with you and make adverts, whatever. but
yeah,
what I want to emphasize is that we watch you because of the content that you bring to the people.
Yeah.
Right? For as long as you stay on your lane, you have your people. Right? And also, we're gonna watch you. We're gonna watch McG. We're gonna watch Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Like we're going to compare you, whether you like it or not, to those guys.
Yeah.
Because get screen time. We're paying for the data. We get to do that.
No, not just that. It's life.
Yeah, true.
It's life.
Everywhere.
I can compare Jiggur. Your mom can compare you to me and say, Moenyane kwa bona kare o maitseo ngwana ke onka betsagana maitseo.
True.
It's life. People always compare.
Yeah.
Ronaldo and right now Nasty and Casper are actually trying to do things together.
Yeah.
But they are being compared.
Yeah.
Like people that are trying to show you there is harmony in this thing. Don't compare us. I was inspiration to this little nigga, and he is inspiration to me as well. That's why we are meshed together and we're doing a show across Africa together as African giants. But because we are people.
Yeah.
We are people. But we'll try to compare everything.
Try and compare.
Yeah.
But also now as a
podcaster.
Yeah. Just like a form of, our source. You're a source. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are the authority.
Yeah.
We listen to you. So
and it's bad if I'm to brief negativity at any point. It means it's going to go into your head. If I was to say anything funny about a brand,
you understand?
Yeah, like shout out to Glotto. Glotto made it to New York City. They actually titled GC #GC to NYC. Shout out to you. Shout out to the lady. I don't know her name, but she's an amazing lady. They did a whole video on it. You should check it out. It's amazing. Yeah, you were talking.
My girl been trying to get a Glotto dress for so long and they're not responding to her calls. That's a story for another day. Shout out to Glotto.
Shout out to sticking out for your girl, dog.
Yeah, she really wants that Glotto dress. So we'd appreciate if you put us on. I think it's size 28. Anyway.
Oh, sizes, nigga. That's good.
That's my woman, dog.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I just wanted the gems I wanted to drop, the jewels I wanted to drop.
Yeah.
Just that, be a teachable gent. Learn every step of the way.
I'm absorbing wisdom. Are you guys watching?
Yeah, take criticism. Don't be... It's not
big-headed.
It's not a direct attack. We're just going to say things sometimes insensitive, but just pick what you get from that. If you are saying your light is shit, your light is not shit, but you can always reference and see where you can work on or whatever. Like that's how you grow, right?
Yeah.
And that is what is going to eventually build you into the greatest to ever do it.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with me saying you're a pioneer. Because you literally said it yourself, you had the idea for that long. It took you this long to execute it because you wanted to do it properly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So take the credit if you have to. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. Believe in yourself, believe in your brand, and then get your shit out there, right?
Yeah.
Because that is to you like very important.
Yeah.
Now I can just tell you, I'm just the guy who takes pictures. Whether you know what KIR Jiggur or not, I don't care.
Yeah.
As long as KIR get business, I'll make sure that they get good business, and I go on living my life anonymously. It's okay. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this sounds like we are wrapping up the interview.
No, we're not about to wrap it up.
Sounds like the end. See you on the next episode. Part 2.
So this is how it is. You actually bring out one of the most important things. I'm shooting a podcast and I love their setup more than anything. So this lady, her name is Lillian Oye. She actually texts me and says, you guys are actually doing... No, not text. She calls. Dobbs, you are building yourself up. You guys are actually doing well. Your podcast is amazing. after she said that, I got back to my thoughts. I'm like, yeah, true, we're doing well, but I need to fix 1, 2, 3. Because I'm someone who lives in a space of self-introspection. I want to see myself grow every minute. You know, when we started doing, at some point I did BDP photography. And me doing BDP photography meant I needed to be on my game. I never at any point wanted anyone to know that I'm doing BDP photography.
Yeah.
Because people were afraid to book me.
Yeah.
For one reason. You know what they were thinking? That I'm expensive. How do you think I'm expensive? Like, it doesn't make sense to me that you think I'm expensive. And for that particular reason, somehow I lost business. But because Botswana, they get clouded in the idea that, yo, we're a photography, BDP presidential photography. Because that's what I was doing. I was doing Slamba or Rameses. And if people see you like that, they then have funny vibes towards you. But thank God to my loyal clients, they stayed on, they kept calling, and other people kept suggesting. And I want to know, from your perspective of doing business in Botswana, do you think creativity is recognized here locally?
By who?
By Botswana.
Of course. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be in the way that you want it to be, and creativity in what sense, because I believe Botswana consume. Okay, let's take it just to where we all are in social media.
Yeah.
Whoever is getting the biggest numbers or whatever right now, whoever is the most relevant, is because they drop the dopest, most creative stuff.
Yeah, true.
You'll never know what Mabuso's next meal is going to be.
You didn't do that, dog.
You wouldn't know.
Hey,
No.
Vusi is big, eh? She's so smart, that kid.
She is.
But I never have it.
She is. And if you come to club, then you will know for a fact she is smart. And I think she understands that she has to stay creative. And that is everywhere.
But are they actually eating those meals?
Are they? I don't know, man. I'm not gonna. Mabuso, dog. I'm a fan. I was about to say some shit. Mabuso, I'm a fan. I wouldn't say like she looked like she's not eating much, and yeah.
They are actually making money, bruh.
Which is good. Get that bag.
Imagine she turned Mokoni into a whole thing. And you know what's fun?
What do you mean a whole thing?
A whole brand.
Yes.
Mokoni is now a brand.
He is.
Because of Vusi.
Yeah.
We never give women credit that they turn our lives around.
Some women.
Some women.
Few women. Select few. So don't give people credit just because. But yeah, back to your question. Creativity is everywhere, dog. What the question would be is do we get rewarded enough for that?
That's what I was going.
What's messed up is that sometimes people who take those decisions are not even creative themselves, but they're in charge of offices that deal with creatives. Then how would you expect a fair trade in that case, right?
Yeah, true.
I know I have a few friends who are in the same space as I am, maybe slightly bigger than me, and they deal a lot with corporate clients, and they're always crying that, you're supposed to be a creative, but you are given this narrow space where you cannot even fully express your capabilities, right? Because someone who doesn't understand the process claims to understand what they want.
Dog, you remind me of Edson Nanga.
That's
the president of Zimbabwe.
Zim president.
Yeah, let's go. You missed it. Let's go.
What? The way I speak or the way I look, you have to be specific, dog. Zim people are smart.
Yeah, the way you spoke.
The Zim people are sharp, though. You know that.
Very.
I've never met a damn Zimbabwean.
My entire life. I've never either.
They don't mess around.
Also,
I've met like plenty.
Those guys are haters. Just leave it, man.
But majority of them, I think
smart.
they've adapted to be super smart
Yeah.
human being, and they don't fuck around. They mean business. I admire that. I wish I was that ruthless in business, but for some reason, I just tend to not. Really.
Yeah, but blood of a Motswana from Gabon.
Not even a Motswana dog. I just don't give a fuck generally.
Yeah, true.
I don't care much about what people got to say or what that perception be. I just do what I do and stick to it. Anyway, yeah, back to our conversation. That is creatives. Yes, we need creatives in charge of creative offices and creative spaces, because I think it takes one to know the other, right? If we have a PR person or a marketing person who is a creative for a company, then you would expect a better relationship with photographers or videographers when they're making their ads, or graphic designers, or you get. Yeah, so we're heading there. Not there yet.
Yeah. Still speaking on creativity, Casper released an album, Nasty C released an album. Let's not compare. What's your favorite song on the albums?
And I'm gonna have a bias on this one. just by the virtue of being Motswana and growing up under the heavy influence of Northwest hip hop. I've listened to Marafi, Toddy Mac, Double HP, Chana. So the Casper album was definitely nostalgic to me. The samples were fucking amazing. And
that's actually amazing. I thought you were gonna flip and say, "Hey, Nasty C."
No, I'm not done, nigga. but you know, and it helps also that I listened to Casper's album first. I loved the whole arrangement, but then,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, but then I think a week later, someone convinced me to listen to Nasty C's album, and it's possibly the greatest album to come out of this continent. I stand to be corrected.
Are you serious?
I stand to be corrected, but there is just a thematic thread from the first song to the last one, and every song has sets the mood for the next one. And you can tell, like,
you lie,
bruh. Check out the album, dog. Check out the album.
I've only listened to 018 from Casper, and the first one you played for me from Nasty C. I don't know the name.
Listen to the album. Just shut yourself in a room and listen to the whole album. They're both beautiful albums, but I believe 10 years from now or wherever, we're going to look at this Nasty C's album as like Bad Hair Days or It's a classic.
Nigga, and also, I got problems. This kid has been amazing, dog.
Since
from the first album.
And now he has a kid, he's a father, and there's that whole experience in a song. You should listen to the album, my boy. You should listen to the album and just get the feel of what I'm talking about.
The album is titled I Love It Here. And he says it's not actually a physical place, but it's a mindset kind of thing. And that's beautiful.
Remember when Casper, he had his son and he put out an album?
Any Minute Now.
Yeah.
You know my favorite song on that one?
Yeah.
Yo, he says, "It's money" when the song starts. Because I'm a big fan of Nasty, I'm a big fan of Casper. I don't think I'm a big fan of any rap outside the continent like I'm
a big fan of hip hop.
Yeah,
I'm well cultured, so take my word when I tell you that the Nasty C album is definitely.
Who said you're cultured?
I can tell you, man.
You're getting yourself verified.
Nah, man, I've been on the culture. I've been on the culture since
Kanye West.
Way before Kanye West, man. Nigga, I was listening to Mobb Deep. I was listening to Snoop D or Double G. I was listening to the Chronic Dr. Dre. So I've been listening to hip hop for my entire life, dog.
Yeah.
For my entire life.
Your own teenage Matsieng.
And that's why I'm telling you that I listen to every good music. But one thing I tell you is I listen to an album. I don't listen to hit singles.
Yeah.
Right? And you can tell, you know, there can be an album with one good song and the rest is pop. And we're gonna have the whole album out because of that one song. But you can have albums where every song just makes sense, but there's no hit, but the whole album makes sense. It takes you through an experience. you get to experience the rapper's life or state of mind. You understand? That is how I listen to music. That is my approach. And if guys love sport, music is my sport.
You don't like football?
I don't watch football. I don't watch rugby. I don't watch basketball.
Are you sure you're not here?
Nah, I'm here. Kadi had said that I'm not here. I listen to music, my dog.
Yeah.
That's all I do. When I'm working, I listen to music. When I'm relaxing, when I'm going through it, I listen to music. So it always it's like an alternative world for me.
Somebody said to me, we're actually raised by our TV. Most of us. Half of it. It's like TV has... isn't your coffee getting cold?
My coffee is chilled, my boy. I'm having some nice coffee out here, my boy. Anyway. TV not the influencer, but we are raised by our surrounding, man. We are raised by our family, we're African, so we have extended.
I'm giving you a side eye?
Why?
You just said you had a crush on Marang when we
I
started the show.
not. I said I wanted to be a Mantlwaneng presenter. I wanted to read the letters and say, "Hi guys, I'm Dobbs from Zimbabwe. You rock my world." and then read out your song request.
What was that thing, dog?
Nah, never. My childhood crush was probably. Remember Lara Croft, the Tomb Raider?
I don't know at all.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna call my co-host and close the show just now because she doesn't know we're recording this. And do you want it to be a video call? Yeah, I'm gonna make it a video call.
What's her name again?
Dany Moss, Buji Panzola, Buji Lenyora.
Dany Moss.
Why is she not answering though?
but you should ask me what I want to be remembered as.
I'll definitely ask you that.
I don't want to be remembered.
Hi, we're on the show. Buji Panzola, Buji Lenyora, welcome, man. This is the guy who's sponsoring the episode today.
We're having coffee.
Wow, okay. Yeah. Okay, so everything becomes fancy, I can say.
It's not even, it's just some cold coffee. It's not even warm. You're not missing anything.
I don't believe that for a second.
I feel like you guys should have me often as a guest. I have my own microphone.
Especially since Dobbs just did this and he didn't even tell me. My feelings are hurt.
Hospitalized. You are on sick leave, girl. Come on.
Wow.
And you on sick leave.
You know what? The fact that you haven't even checked up on me, no flowers.
I haven't checked up on you.
You haven't.
Why do you want flowers anyway? Because it's not like you're gonna water them.
No, it's the thought that counts.
The thought to waste my flowers and money. Do you know how much flowers are? Nah, it's a plastic. Anyways,
Get me like a PSA ring, get well soon, something. Just so I know you're thinking of me.
Come on, you're not my developing story. That's one thing you should remember.
No, but this is just showing that you're like one step closer to trying to replace me. Because that's
Dog, I actually miss you because this is like the second week without seeing you.
Every time I just know how the Dobbs did something. So, yeah. It's just, this is not
So do you agree with this? I'm not like that. Come on, dog. Be nice.
Okay, whatever you say.
Yeah, and I think you should just thank this nigga for hosting us even in your absentia.
I look forward to seeing you soon.
Yes,
and I love the show. I always watch you guys.
He's lying. Guys, can you imagine? Jiggur just told us the last episode I level. The chef. Chef Nick.
Oh, Chef Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is because I've been working and I don't have time to watch internet. But when I do get
ask him if he's watched podcasts from America or from South Africa. He's lying.
I have not. I really have not. I've been listening to the Nasty C album. I've been listening to the Nasty C.
Yeah, what were you saying?
I'm saying that the important thing is that we're happy for him, he decided to be here today.
Yes.
So this is great. I appreciate that, the support, and I'm sure he'll be back again soon. This time,
and I did with only you and not Dobbs. Because it was a...
Okay.
It was... but you know why? Let me tell you why. Because Dobbs is my boy. I know him and he has a way of making everything about him. This was supposed to be my interview, but he's out here telling stories of how he was in a class and his teacher was praying. We don't want to hear that. So,
who said we don't want to hear that? Isn't this Pyramid Conversations? I dictate the show, nigga. Come on.
You're on the show every week, so people already know all your stories.
Do you want to be muted? Do you want to be muted? Do you want to be muted? Be nice.
In conclusion,
or else we're gonna break your other toe.
In conclusion, Dobbs is a narcissist.
So you're saying this online, on a public platform?
No. I'm from Bobono. What do you think?
That's foul.
Safaro Kota.
That's foul.
Alright.
Yeah, but like I said, it was nice having to chit chat with you here. I know you are reporting live from the Mantlwaneng Parlamente. Ngwana ga mma re lebogela gore bo kgonne go araba mogala go a letheka re ta bua le wena mo nakong e latelang ka mosogong wa taba re le mmogo ko main mall. All right, lovely. Bye.
Bye, Buji Squad.
Hey, Buji Panzola, Buji Manyora. She just said bye in case you never heard her. Bye.
Bye.
So this is how it gets. Now that we spoke to Buji Panzola, Mongasho Kasebele, this is where we are going, and this is what we would love to do. Jiggur,
yeah.
I just want you to throw it out there to your clients and appreciate them for, holding you down.
Yeah.
A lot of your clients have really been good to you, trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but most importantly, guys, I don't know if it's going to be changing the topic, but it's not because you're a Christian. I want to thank God. Yes. Because...
you see the reason why I asked you on the show. Yeah, continue.
For real, nothing in my life is short of a blessing.
Yeah.
I've been blessed to be surrounded by people who were patient with me, who've allowed me to explore, and who have supported me through my growth. I've messed up a couple of times, but I've been able to bounce back because I believe the people around me have stayed loyal. And your PC, your PC is dying. But yeah, big shout out to that. But also, big shout out to everyone who have brought me business. I have some people who have never booked with me, but would use every chance to recommend me to a friend.
Hey, dog.
I appreciate that a whole lot. Big shout out to my friends. I don't know who my friends are, but my friends, if you are my boy, because I keep to myself.
You don't have if you are my girl.
I don't hang out with friends. I think it's the same thing for every grown up. I keep to myself a lot, but my friends are my friends.
Yeah.
They know they can count on me.
Yeah.
And I know I can hit them up whenever I need anything.
Yeah.
Big shout out to them. Most importantly, it's God. And then big shout out to my girl.
Yeah.
Big shout out
I see what you did there, dog.
It's God and then my woman and then everybody. But
everybody
below.
Everybody.
Anyway, I appreciate the privilege, my G, to be part of your podcast. And I want to, if we could do another one a year from now, reflect
to
back.
see progress and catch up. You know what? Like you said, when we started the episode, that I blackmailed you to be here and all. It wasn't blackmail. I was
Emotional blackmail.
I was telling you the truth.
Extortion. Coercion.
I was telling you the truth. Anyone who's not trying to be part of us now, who's not trying to be part of the pyramid conversations, bringing about conversations of meaning, I do not want them in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Because I know where the space would have taken us in the next 5 years. And I won't have them at the launch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I truly appreciate my G. Bless up and thanks.
One last shout out. I'm inspired. I have something coming up. It's called Project Self Care. It's not a podcast. It's more of a vlog. So I'm going to be just taking people through my journey. It's a personal thing. Just going to be telling you how I dealt with my personal issues and how I've grown, and hopefully in the way inspire someone and help them change their life. It's going to be coming out soon. It's called Project Self Care by me, obviously, and you should be looking forward to that. Support my small business. It's KIR Kreations everywhere, and I am always down to have a conversation with whoever. Always
to have you.
Yeah, always willing to work with whichever brand. I prefer to work with small people, help them, get their air and spread their wings, but also to whoever is in an influential position who is looking for man, I didn't too much. Mike Hitler brand. Yeah, this is mine. Can you zoom in? There's a 35 mm. And I don't mind that we're done.
He took the mic down. This nigga dropped the mic. He's like, we're done with this interview.
Now I am gonna hold it like this. Yeah. Shout out to KIR Kreations.
Yeah.
That is the brand that I'm repping right now. But otherwise, I'm just a wholesome dude, man. Look forward to engaging with your subscribers, your people, meeting them and having these sensible, educational, informative conversations. I will take every opportunity I get to be part of something that is building towards something great.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, man. I do appreciate you. And from Pyramid Conversations, from me and Buji Pantola and Glotto, we really are grateful of having you here on your studio actually. And shout out to everyone that keeps subscribing, inviting people to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You know what it does, you know what it do. Shout out to you. Peace. Hey, dog. That was a beautiful episode, trust me.
You like it?
I like it.
Yeah, man. I need some more coffee, dog. It was long as fuck.
That's what she said.
Oh.